Hale Irwin is all business when he plays the Champions Tour, and our next guest is an expert in melding golf and business, but that's only part of the story. Hillary Bruggen is a marketing expert and international business whiz. She was part of the bid to bring the Olympics here in 2012, and somewhere in all that, she also finds time to be a great golfer who's on Columbia Country Club's team for the District of Maryland Championships. She's qualified for and played in the Southern Amateur the past 2 years, and now the jewel in her crown, she's a regular contributor here on Capital Golf Weekly. Hillary, it's nice to have you here.
Thanks, Dave. Great.
What I hope to impart by the end of today is to give you what I think is the real reality out there of what business golf is about, and how it's played, and how you can leverage it.
I think Hillary did a phenomenal job when she came out and she talked to us about this topic. It was very important for us to be able to look at ourselves internally and get a good focus of what someone with her background and her expertise can use her insights to us. I'd suggest Hillary to many organizations, and I think she would do a phenomenal job.
Golf is unique in terms of business development for two specific reasons. The connections that are established on the golf course become a business bonding experience that lasts a lifetime. In the 4 hours that it takes to golf, one establishes a relationship that is equivalent to spending 4 months or sometimes 4 years working with someone, serving on a board, being involved in a charity. They're all effective, but just they're far more time consuming. You can learn things about people on the golf course in terms of, would you want to work with them? Would you want to hire them? Would you want to do business with them? So for gaining and retaining clients, it is the most effective. And also, quite frankly, it's interesting. People want to golf. They make time for golf. And they wouldn't make time for other things. An example is Golf Digest's study last year of corporate golf handicaps. They interviewed the CEOs of the Fortune 500. And not surprising to me is the fact that while they're extremely busy handling business and you can't get in touch with them in any manner, they don't return emails or voicemails, they're too busy, they've spent time on the golf course because all of their handicaps have improved from the year before.
When Hillary came in to work on the project that we had hired her for, it became readily apparent to us that we were not leveraging our existing customer base. She actually put together a program specialized for our needs, which ended up by allowing us to grow that customer base.
All they want to do, every business you go into, doesn't matter what it is, they want to gain and retain clients. It could be a public utility and they want their customers to be happy. It could be a doctor's office and they want their patients to be happier. It doesn't matter what it is.
Hillary's presentation was just so dynamic and exciting. It was a great follow-up to the theme of our marketing forum, and that was really relationship marketing and services marketing in general.
I'm the former head of KPMG Marketing Worldwide. I headed international marketing based in Amsterdam, the world headquarters, and also served in national, regional, and international positions for the firm for 13 years. I also served on the board at James Martin. I was there for 3 years with IT executives and senior professionals that were in the consulting industry in general. So it was those basically the best part of 20 years working with executives and witnessing what were the real successes in terms of gaining clients and retaining clients. And that's what matters to all businesses, no matter what their industry. So I built a business around gaining and retaining clients. One aspect that I find the most effective and that gains the most interest actually is business golf. I've been to too many annual retreats, annual meetings and training sessions where the speakers were, let's say, somewhat boring and the subject matter was extremely dry, bone-chilling boring. My presentation is based on business golf. I aim to make them entertaining while imparting critical information that's really important to gaining and retaining clients.
Her presentation on golf and golf etiquette and business golf left everybody feeling very energized about the game, but also energized about their ability to drive revenue on the golf course.
I attended Hillary's business golf presentation and it was fabulous. I never really thought about how that would affect my sales career. And I can actually say I think I've closed business because of it.
Actually, I think it makes a lot of sense. I don't know if we stand back and look at things. And a lot of things are the same thing. A lot of very logical business.
My firm offers workshops, presentations, individual coaching, and counsel, both on-site and off-site corporate retreats on where, when, with whom, and how to approach business golf.
During these sessions, we answer such questions as, is golf beneficial to my business and how should I best leverage it to gain and retain clients? Who in my management team should be playing? How good should each of my golfers be on my management team? When should I personally not golf? When do I bring up business during a golf round? How does golf level the playing field? And issues such as business golf blunders, how to avoid those on the golf course. And what is my best way to sponsor a golf tournament? How do I best leverage the dollars that I'm investing? And inevitably the question will come up, do women belong on the golf course? And women ask me, how should I break into the business world of male golf? It's the only way to get to certain executives. And I'll tell you this, I can't think of another way that you as women, or that I can, that's acceptable, spend 4.5 hours with a man that isn't your husband. How else are you going to bond with it? What else are you going to do that is, as I say, acceptable? Business golf is the way it is.
I've played twice. I've got brand new golf clubs, and I'm really excited about doing this as a way to build business.
The analogies for business and life with golf were perfect.
I thought it was great. It was practical. She's very high energy, so you definitely were engaged, and I learned a lot.
Golf is a metaphor for business. On the golf course, you can determine, do you like this person? Would you like to do business with them? Would you hire them? And even, would you want to go into a business deal or a merger or an acquisition with them? If someone's late, you can tell they're somewhat self-centered and they don't care about your timing. If your ball is in the woods and they don't come to help you look, you can tell they're really somewhat self-centered. If they don't watch your ball flight, you know they really don't care what's going on with your game. Many characteristics of an individual can be demonstrated on the golf course. At a cocktail reception or any other business meeting, everyone's on their best behavior. We don't have to cope with failure or any life challenges. Hit your ball into the pond on the right-hand side, you have failed in front of your peers, in front of your golf colleagues. You need to deal with it. And so they can witness how you cope with that. So it's a wonderful way to learn about someone's personality when you're golfing with them. Business golf is here to stay. I see the future as less exclusive and more inclusive in terms of business golf. It is the future of corporate America.
We're starting a new series with Golfing with Hillary. Now, twice a month right here on this particular program, we'll be talking about golfing. What are some of the things you think we'll be talking about and looking into?
I think we can talk about everything from proper golf etiquette when you're on the golf course, to some of the ways to generate business on the golf course, to how to include cross generations, how to include grandparents and children alike. Also, some of the top golf courses in the region, the public golf courses, where to play if you're looking for a business round, different golf courses that we can recommend to our listeners.